Welcome back to Six Playbook. In this video we're going to be going over the hard-fought game between the Boston Celtics and the Toronto Raptors in Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. This YouTube page is pretty new, so if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. First half of this game was pretty balanced for both teams. The Raptors saw Ibaka, Siakam and Van Fleet combine for 34 points, while the Celtics saw Tatum, Brown and Robert Williams go for 40. Both offenses were in a pretty good rhythm. The biggest lead either team opened up was just 8 points, and when Siakam hit a 3 at the end of the second quarter to cut the Celtics lead down to just 2 points, you could almost feel how good the second half was going to be. The Raptors were able to open a 12-point lead in the third quarter thanks in large part to OG Anunoby. In this play here you can see him set the pick for Kyle Lowry and then flare to the corner. Once he receives the ball, he patiently waits for the defender to fly by before knocking down the 3. A couple plays later, same move, same result. Buckets. Also influential in this stretch. In this play, coming off a double down screen, he catches the ball going full steam towards the basket, cuts off the shot blocker Williams, and absorbs the contact for the nice and one. Now it's back to Anunoby again, this time putting Williams in a spin cycle before finishing with the nice lefty layup. This time Fred VanVleet gets trapped and Anunoby recognizes his man is no longer looking at him, and he's able to slip backdoor for the difficult dunk attempt that ends in 2 free throws. Anunoby starts off this defensive possession in good position, ready to help Siakam knowing Williams isn't a good 3-point shooter. When Williams clears out to give Tatum the driving lane, Anunoby stays to clog up the paint and force the miss. And in transition, the Raptors push the ball and Anunoby trails to get the easy dunk. Some more good defense from Anunoby as he notices Ibaka helping on the Kemba drive, so OG helps the helper and tips a pass that would have led to an easy dunk. This steal immediately leads to an easy layup for Lowry on the other end. With the Raptors up 8 early in the fourth, VanVleet attacks the basket to send the lead back to double digits, but Daniel Theis is having none of it. The Celtics take advantage and get in transition, and the Marcus Smart show begins. The next play down, Freddie gets caught too deep in the lane, trying to help off Tatum, and Tatum zips a pass over to Smart for his second 3 of the quarter. The following play down, Freddie is in the same position, and you guessed it, another Smart 3. At this point, Marcus Smart knows he's on fire, and he barely creates space with this step back and drills the 3. That's 12 points in a row for Marcus Smart, tying the game. Off of a quick horns play, Lowry sets a back pick for OG, who cuts the basket, finishes the dunk, and gets fouled. Going the other way, off the high pick and roll, both Siakam and Freddie react to the cutting Kemba, forcing the defense into scramble mode. OG's momentum carries him into Smart as he's shooting the 3, and Smart still makes the shot with the and 1. When Marcus Smart finally misses a 3, Williams out-hustles the Raptors to get the rebound, and this little head fake by Tatum freezes Siakam and leaves Tatum wide open for the 3. On this possession, the Raptors fail to generate anything going towards the rim, and a careless pass by OG causes a turnover and 2 easy points for Kemba. On this defensive possession, quick hands by Siakam and great hustle by Lowry forces a turnover, and VanVleet makes the Celtics pay with a big 3, cutting the deficit in half. On the other end, Kemba brings the ball up the court, and he sees some space after the pick and rises up for the easy 3. Switching sides, Ibaka hits this tough jumper to cut the 6-point lead down to 4. After a technical free throw, Lowry drives to the paint and draws the foul, making both shots and bring the lead down to 1 point. And then Kemba happened, hitting the step back over Ibaka. The Raptors inbound the ball on the baseline, and before they could set anything up, the ref catches Siakam's foot on the line. Celtics ball. This brings us to the last possession. Great defense by the Raptors to force the Celtics into a late clock situation, and great one-on-one defense by OG to force Brown into the tough step back three, which misses. The Raptors rebound the ball with 4.5 left on the clock. I'm holding my breath, no timeout being called, ready for the win. At first, after the game, I thought Nick Nurse should have called a timeout, but after thinking about it, the Celtics would have probably just fouled them on the inbound pass, forcing them to shoot 2 free throws, as opposed to attempting a 3, and probably end up with the same result anyways. So for the game 3 expectations, this isn't much of an expectation, but I hope for better shooting. The Raptors only shot 27% from 3 last game. If they repeat that, it'd be tough to beat the Celtics team. And they also need to do a better job protecting leads and closing out quarters. Do those 2 things with the same game plan from game 2, and I expect a win in game 3, and hopefully we can keep the season alive. Once again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you guys after game 3. Thanks.